Hey guys, so what we will discuss is today we will discuss about Ansible. We will discuss about Ansible. So what is Ansible, guys? Something like so what is a configuration management versus infrastructure orchestration? So what is configuration management? Ansible, Chef, Puppet are the configuration management tools, which means that they are primarily designed to install and manage the software on existing servers. Existing servers. So what is configuration management tools, guys? So guys, tell me, what are the configuration management tools? I will tell you the definition of the configuration management tool. But so what are the configuration management tools, guys? Read it.
Ansible, Chef, Puppet.
Ansible, Chef, Puppet are configuration management tools, which means that they are primarily designed to install and manage the software on existing servers. So what is the infrastructure orchestration, guys? So Terraform, CloudFormation, ARM, all the infrastructure orchestration tools, which basically means they can provision the servers and infrastructure by themselves. So we already discussed about the Terraform. So Terraform is the infrastructure orchestration tool. So IAC tool, infra as a code tool. So the configuration management tool. So the configuration management tools are Ansible, Chef, Puppet are the configuration management tools, which means that they are primarily designed to install and manage the softwares on existing servers. For building the infra, we can use the Terraform. For installing the Java, Tomcat, or whatever it may be, after the installation of the after installation of the OSS, so the configuration management will will install and manage the softwares on existing servers only. So for building the infra, Terraform, after building the infra, we need to install Java, Tomcat on the servers. So we need a configuration management tool. That tool is nothing but Ansible, Chef, Puppet are the configuration management tools. Configuration management tools. Guys, now you understood, right? The definition between configuration management tool and infrastructure orchestration. Right? Anand, Victoria, Pau. Now you understood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after building the infra, so something like we have a first server.df, then so through Terraform we install the EC2 instance. After running the EC2 instance, the Terraform will tell to Ansible. So Ansible work will start after creating the instance. So on existing servers only, so we can install the softwares or packages on the existing servers. For example, we created a new EC2 instance through Terraform. So Ansible, so we want to install the Java and Tomcat. After that, Ansible take care and Ansible install the Java and Tomcat. So IAC and configuration management tools are friends. Guys, understood, right?
So Ansible is like just a software that can be installed in servers like EC2.
Yes. No. So software, so like we install the Tomcat or HTTPD and we install the Apache and we deployed a one application, right, in the on-premises environment. So it is just for installing the softwares. So in Linux also we discussed it, right? M install Apache, M install HTTPD. So the Ansible will configure the application, install the softwares on the existing servers only. Okay. So Ansible. So Ansible is a configuration management tool. So configuration management tool. So initially it is a Ansible, but after Ansible is acquired. Ansible is acquired by the Red Hat. Ansible is acquired by the Red Hat INC company. Red Hat INC company. Sorry, guys. So what is Ansible? So IT automation, configuration management and provision tool. What is that? IT automation, configuration management and provision tool. It's a configuration management tool. It uses playbooks to deploy, manage, build, test and configure. So anything from full server environments to website to custom complicated source code for applications, a text file by AML, human readable. So Ansible introduction. Ansible is an agentless configuration management tool over the SSH. So Python based tool, it is a AML, YAML syntax for just about everything, designed to a very simple. So I think Ansible. So not this is guys. So I will, yeah. So later I will download another one. I will show it to guys. So meanwhile we'll discuss we'll discuss the basics about. So now you understood, right? What is configuration management tool? Configuration management. So configuration management is to install the softwares on existing servers. So what are the configuration management tools, guys? What are the configuration management tools? Tell me.
Ansible.
Yeah. Ansible.
Puppet.
Ansible, Chef, and Puppet.
Yeah. These three are the configuration management tools. So apart from these two, Puppet and Chef, Ansible is the most popular configuration management tool. So Ansible is the, so nowadays everyone using the which configuration management tool, guys? Ansible. Ansible is popular than Puppet and Chef.
Reason? Any specific reason?
Yeah, I will tell you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So Ansible is the popular than Puppet and Chef. Why Ansible is popular than Chef and Puppet? So initially configuration management tool started at Chef. So initially the configuration management tool, the first configuration management tool is Chef. So something like something like I have 100 servers. I have 100 servers. For example, these are the 4 servers. So 4 servers. So this is the Chef server. What is the server? Chef server. So Chef is installed on the server. So these all are the newly created EC2 instances. Newly created EC2 instances. Newly created EC2 instances. So newly created EC2 instances. For example. These all are the newly created instances. I want to install the Java or something like a Tomcat. I want to install the Tomcat on all these 4 machines. So all these 4 machines. So manually what we can do is, guys, what we can do. So we can log into the each and every server and install the Tomcat or something like install the Apache. So log into the server and install HTTPD. So log into the server and install HTTPD. So log into the server and install HTTPD. Log into the servers and install HTTPD. So manually it will take every server it will take 10 minutes to install to install the softwares. So I want to install the Tomcat Apache on the four missions, 4 EC2 instances. So for one EC2 instance, it will take 10 minutes time. So for four EC2 instances, so we need we need 40 minutes to install the Apache on these servers. So for example, I want to install the Apache on 1000 servers. For example, 100 servers, 100 into 10, something like 1000. So we need 1000 minutes. We need 1000 minutes means 1000 minutes manpower we need. So we need to install the Tomcat. So is there any possibility to automate? So if it will take 10 minutes to install on all the servers. Yes. So the solution is nothing but a configuration management tool. So how we can automate? We can automate the process, through Chuff. So Chuff server also a configuration management tool. So something like, but it is worked as a agent based. So Chuff is a agent based configuration management tool. Chuff is a, what is the drawback? Chuff is a agent based communication. So agent based communication. So something like Chuff agent, Chuff client, Chuff agent needs to run every time. Needs to run every time. So Chuff agent. Here also we need to use we need to run the Chuff agent. So Chuff agent. Chuff agent. So Chuff agent. So if Chuff agent is running, then only we can communicate with from Chuff server to Chuff agent. From Chuff server to Chuff some newly built servers. If agent is not running, so it will not installed on this server. Whatever we are trying to install, it will not install. So if agent is running on all the missions, then only we can install the whatever we want. So Chuff something like a Chuff created as a cookbooks, recipes and cookbooks and knife. So the names are cookbooks, recipes and knives. Cookbook is nothing but a playbook. So if you want to run on these servers, we can use the cookbook. Recipes is nothing but we need to install the Apache. So Apache installation is the recipes. So this is a agent-based communication. That is the reason. So this is not a popular one. Not a popular one. Now you understood, right, guys? So the same way, Puppet also. Puppet also a agent-based communication protocol, agent-based communication configuration server. So Puppet also a agent based communication. So for example, if you want to install the Apache Tomcat or whatever it may be, if you want to install on the servers, on the target servers, on newly built servers, definitely we need to run the Puppet agent. But so the first configuration configuration management tool is Chuff. So something like a Puppet. Puppet took this cookbooks, recipes and knives. They created a new feature called as a modules. So there is no modules on playbooks. But this is also agent-based communication. So we need to run the Puppet agent on all the missions. If the communication is there from Puppet server to Puppet agent, so then only it will install the software. So this is the drawbacks of the configuration management tool. So these drawbacks overcome and created a best configuration management tool, that is a Ansible. So that is a Ansible. So Ansible is, why Ansible is popular? Ansible is a agentless communication. So no need of agent to be run on the client servers. So no need of agent to be run on the client servers. So you have a doubt, but how it communicates to the Ansible server? How it communicates to the Ansible server? You have a doubt, guys, right? So how it communicates?
How do you know the agent is running on this chef server? How do you notice it when you are into the instance? How do
Yeah,
you know the agent is running?
yes, yes. So you can log into the agent server. If the agent is running, then only we can install the softwares, or then only we can configure it. So that's the reason we are unable to figure out which agent is which a newly created EC2 instances agent is running or not. So we can log into the each and every server, then we can see if the agent is running or not. So these are the drawbacks. So these drawbacks overcomes on the Ansible, and no need to run any agent on the client server, target servers, or EC2 newly built EC2 servers. So we need to create a passwordless authentication between Ansible server and the target server. Ansible server and target server. These are the newly created EC2 instances. So this is the Ansible server. So this is the Ansible server. How you can communicate from Ansible server to a newly built EC2 server? So we can create a passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication. So passwordless authentication over the SSH. So how you are communicating your Linux to Linux missions, guys? So initially I already told you, right? So from Linux to Linux, so Linux to Windows. So Linux to Linux.
SSH.
SSH.
Very good, very good. So why I am initially stressed that one? So because of this. So initially from Linux to Windows, from Linux to Linux. So from Linux to Linux, how you can communicate? How we can communicate, guys? From Linux to Linux?
SSH.
SSH over the SSH, right? So no need to install any third-party software. So secure shell. So we can communicate over the secure shell. So we are giving when we log into the server. For example, when we log into the server, how you can log into the server? By using SSH -p port number 22 root username at the rate something like a 10.192.168.56. For example, 101. So 101. So how you can connect the server? You can connect the server via username password. So username password. After hitting this command, so it will ask the password, right? But so this is a agentless and passwordless authentication. So there is no password to be provided. It automatically, whenever we run the playbook, it automatically runs on these servers. So that's why we need to create a passwordless authentication. So passwordless authentication, guys. Your task is. So what is passwordless authentication and how to create a passwordless authentication? Passwordless authentication between two Linux servers with user root. As a root user, if you enter this something like if you enter this command, so without asking password, we need to connect this server immediately. So this is your task, guys. Okay, so you guys can do this task. So and I will ask tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So passwordless authentication. So how we can connect? So through passwordless authentication, we can connect these servers. So no need to run the any agent on these servers. So no need to run the any agent on these servers. And so Ansible So how you can configure, how you can install the softwares on through code. So code. So it is not a function or a functions code. It's not a something like it is not it is not a structured oriented code. It is a layman language. So Ansible supports something like YAML. So YAML is a at another markup language. So at another markup language. So it's a layman language. It's a layman language like so however we are speaking in English, or we are writing in the English, the same way we can write it in the coding, guys. So it is very easy to write and easy to understand, but here so chef is providing cookbooks, recipes, knife, here also puppet and modules and playbooks. So took this modules and playbooks, and here also Ansible also supports so the playbooks and modules and tasks. So what are those, guys? Playbooks, modules, and tasks. So what is a playbook? Playbook is contains your code. So whatever the code you are writing, that is the playbook. So that playbook having the tasks having the modules, guys. So you will understand. I will understand later, guys. This is what is a playbook, what is module, and what is task. I will tell you. So this is the way. So something like here they create a playbook call as a something like I want to install it. So this is the playbook and this is the inventory. Something like in this playbook inventory. So this is the playbook. This is the playbook and this is the inventory. So this is the inventory. In the inventory, what we are providing is, in the inventory we will provide the IP addresses or host names of the servers. Something like the 192.168.56.10. So you provided in the inventory. So 101 something like, guys, this is this is 101. So something like this is the server. The server having the IP address 101, 192.168.56.101. So if you run this playbook, so the playbook is something like a module. So I will create it for layman's. Name state name equal to HTTPD and state equal to latest. For example, this is the code, guys. So if you run this playbook on this Ansible server, so it verifies this server. This server is communicating or not. Yes, this server is communicated. So then, so it will apply this playbook to this server. Then it installed the Apache. It installed the Apache here, something like install HTTPD. It installed. How you can run the service? How you can run the HTTPD? So there again another task, something like the task is service name, something like a name equal to, guys. So name equal to HTTPD and state equal to start. So after installing if you run the playbook, first it install the Apache, then it will start the Apache system CTL start HTTPD. So it automatically do. If you run the playbook, it automatically HTTPD and it automatically start the HTTPD and server. So if you run something like, if you provide the inventory 1000 servers in the inventory and you can run the playbook in this inventory, so it automatically connect to the 1000 servers and install the HTTPD and start the HTTPD. So it will save the time, something like a manpower, everything, guys. So the automation comes into the picture and we install the automation comes into the picture and install the Apache in 10 servers, in 1000 servers. Within 10 minutes, it will install. So directly it will connect to the each and every server, and it will install the HTTP and start the server. So it will take 10 minutes for the 1000 servers. This is nothing but a Ansible automation. So Ansible is something like a configuration management tool. So Ansible is a configuration management tool to install the softwares on existing servers. So the configuration management tool will works on it will works on the already provisioned or already build the servers. So it will install the softwares on the existing servers only. So how you can build the infra, guys? How you can build the infra? So you can build the infra through Terraform. First, you can build the infra through So you can build the infra through Terraform. This is nothing but a So it will how you can build your infra, guys. You can build in your infra through Terraform. Terraform is a IAC tool. So infra as a core tool. So it will build the infra through Terraform. After that, the Ansible. So what is this? Ansible. So will configure or something like install. So Ansible is a configuration management. After building the infra only, we can install on the existing servers. So who will build the infra? Infra will build the Terraform. Infra will build the Terraform. Then you will get this, guys. So for building the infra, we need a Terraform. For configuring your application, we need a install and configuration application. We need a Ansible, guys. So that's the reason both IAC and configuration management tools are friends. Both IAC and configuration management tools are friends. Now you understood, right, guys? So what is the difference between a configuration and IAC infra as a code tool? So what are the drawbacks in the configuration? What are the configuration management tools? Ansible, Chef, Puppet, and why Ansible is popular than Puppet and Chef? Now you understood, guys?
A little bit.
Yeah. So this is basic. So this is the basic Ansible. This is the basic description about the configuration management tools, guys. This is the basic description about the configuration management tools. So let me download the other one, guys.
So, Harry, what are the things that will make you to use the Ansible, since you have both Ansible, Chef, and Puppet?
Yeah. So Ansible we are using for configuring. This will make sense, guys. Where it downloaded or started. Configuration management. So configuration management is the practice of handling changes systematically so that the system maintains its integrity over the time. So configuration management ensures that the current design and build state of the system is known and good trusted. So it does not really that tactic knowledge of the development team. So something like a code for the infrastructure. So it will build. So yeah, configuration management, Chef, Ansible, and SaltStack Puppet. So something like a Puppet slave, fact, something like the node sends the normalized data about itself to the Puppet master. So no need, guys. This is no need. So the configuration management tool. So why Ansible is popular? I already told you, right? Chef, Puppet, SaltStack. So what is Ansible? So Ansible is a configuration management and deployment and orchestration tools. So it is a push-based configuration management tool. It automates your entire IT infrastructure by providing large productivity gains. Something like a configuration management application. So provisioning and orchestration and automation. So some degree of a level, the automation orchestration will provision will accept the Ansible, but more popular on configuration and automation. So it's a simple to install, setup, and very easy to learn. So it is a simple to install and setup and very easy to learn. So something like agentless, no need of any agent or client software to manage the nodes. So the capabilities to the model complex IT workflows and orchestrate your entire IT infra. So extensible with modules written in any programming language. So Ansible automation engine, something like here. This is the Ansible server. These are the host servers. So something like in the Ansible, something like there is a inventory, there is a modules, there is APIs, plugins, and playbooks. So this is the Ansible architecture. So what is the Ansible architecture, guys? Something like it's an inventory and modules, APIs, plugins, and playbooks. This is nothing but a Ansible automation engine. So we need to connect with the host and apply the player install the software. Why it is? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are already, I already told you, right? So what is the Ansible? It is automation, configuration, management, and provision tool. It uses playbooks. What is this? Playbook to deploy, manage, build, test, and configure anything from your full server environments to website to custom compiled source code and application. A text file by AML and human readable language. So Ansible introduction, agentless config management over the SSH. This is agentless config management over the SSH. So Python based AML syntax for just about everything, designed to be a very simple. So Ansible playbook components. What are the Ansible playbook? So I already told you, right? So the Ansible playbook contains tasks and playbook. Playbook contains a place contains a task contains a modules. So something like Ansible playbook components, inventories. So inventory is a static or a dynamic host groups. Host groups is nothing but a host names. So variables are different values from the different environments. A vault, a mechanism for encrypting secrets. Secrets is nothing but a password. So Ansible vault is mechanism for encrypting the secret. Secrets is nothing but a password. And task. Task is nothing but a pre-task, task, and post-task. We have a pre-task and post-task and post-task. And roles, grouping of the reusable task. Role is nothing but a grouping of the reusable task. Handlers. Handlers provides orchestration of the events. So how does it work? Something like this is a playbook, Ansible playbook. What is the playbook extension, guys? So what is the Terraform extension .tf, right? The same way the playbook, the Ansible extension is YML. So that Ansible extension is .yml. The Terraform extension is .tf. For example, this is the web server. So something like here, the name is nothing but a configure web servers, host web servers, tasks. In the task, install nginx. Apt is the module, name equal to nginx. So it install the nginx. Name equal to install config file. A template is the module. src equal to nginx.config.j2. So destination and source it will give. So this is, for example, this is a playbook. This is the playbook. So in the host, what it calling as a web servers. Web servers is nothing but this is the inventory. So what this is? This is a inventory. So this is the So this is the inventory, guys. So inventory will provide the host groups or the plain servers names or the host names or IP addresses. For example, I created a web server. And I attached added three web servers in the inventory. So when we call it as a web servers, it call only web servers. So when we call it as a web servers, it call to only web servers. So in the web servers group, in the web server groups having web 1, web 2, web 3, web 1, web 2, web 3 servers. So whatever the playbook runs on only the web 1, web 2, web 3 playbook only. Web 3 playbook only. How it works? Ansible. So Ansible, will something like Ansible plan, code, continuous build, test, continuous management, deploy, and monitoring. So this is the SDLC, right? In the SDLC, what is the part of Ansible? Ansible part is nothing but to deploy our application, automate our for installing or deploying the application. So through automate the process, this is deploy and continuous management. These two components will handle the Ansible, guys, in the SDLC. In the SDLC. So Ansible playbooks and modules and templates. So who can use? System admin can use, test team can use, and delivery team can use. And create a instances, provision the servers, push the OS image, configure the server, security services, deploy. So these many actions will do the Ansible. These many actions will do the actions. So Ansible architecture, I already told you, right? Something like Ansible, connection plugins, email, so playbooks and host. So it will apply to the hosts, means target groups. So push based versus pull based. Tools like Puppet and Chef are the pull based. Agent based and pull based. Agents on the server periodically checks for the configuration information from the central server. So Ansible is a push based. So Ansible is a push based. Central server pushes the configuration information on the target servers. So you control when the changes are made on the server. Ansible has official support for pull mode using a tool it ships with the called Ansible pull. So push based versus pull based, something like it is over the SSH we can use. So something like a pull based is something like a version control system it will be using. Host inventory. What is that host inventory? So what is the host inventory, guys? Yeah, already told you, right? This is the host. So what is this host inventory? What is this host inventory? Ansible can manage only the Ansible can manage only the servers it explicitly knows about. So Ansible can manage only the servers it explicitly knows about it. So information about the devices is provided by the specifying them in the inventory file. Each server needs a name that Ansible will use to identify it, and you can use the host name for the server. Pass additional arguments to tell Ansible how to connect to it. So default location is So /etc Ansible host. So we can provide the target server's IP address, host names or groups in the default location. /etc Ansible host default location. This is the default location for the host inventory file. This is the host inventory file. Inventory example. Something like this is a group. Tester is the group. So test Ansible. Test one Ansible port 22. Ansible user, something like a, so the Ansible equal to, so Bahadur or something like whatever it may be. So this is the inventory. So Ansible modules. So what is a module? Modules is nothing but a, so modules is nothing but a service is the module and the, so here, so M is the module, service is the module. These are the two modules. What is a module? What is a module? A module, also referred as a task plugins or a library plugins, are the ones which actually get executed inside the playbook. So what we will install, what we will execute inside the playbook, we need to install the HTTPD. So in the modules we are providing we need to install the HTTP on the target servers. So are the ones which actually get executed inside the playbook. So these are the scripts that come packaged with Ansible and perform some kind of action on the host. Example, so apt or m install or m, so apt or m installs or remove packages using the m package manager. So something like a copy is a file from local machine to the host file, sets the attributes of a file and symlink and a directory. Service, start, stop, restarts. These are the M is the model, copy is the model, file is the model, service is the model. For example, these are the modules. Service modules is set for start, stop, and restart a services. File module is for set the attributes of a file, symlink, and or a directory. So copies a file from one machine to another machine. These are the modules. Few examples of the modules. Ansible playbook. So what is Ansible playbook? Ansible's configuration, deployment, and orchestration language written in YAML. So declarative define your configuration. A playbook describes which hosts. What is Ansible calls remote servers to configure and an ordered list of tasks to perform on those hosts. So command to run the playbook. How to run the playbook, guys? Ansible-playbook is the command. Ansible-playbook is the command to run the Ansible to run the playbook. So to run the playbook, what is the command, guys? Ansible-playbook. Ansible-playbook is the command. So then playbook name. What is the playbook name? File.aml, web servers.aml. So this is the command to run the playbook. This is the command to run the playbook, guys. Guys, now understood? I think we have another. Yeah. So we'll show you guys. We have another PPT for playbooks. Oh, it's showing here, guys. Wait, come. Yeah. So playbook, simple example. Something like a hyphen. This is the syntax. Hyphen name. So this is the comment name, guys. This is the comment line. So name is the comment line. A test playbook. Something like host test. So test one is the host. Tasks. So what are the tasks, guys? Task is something like hyphen name is nothing but a comment. Check connectivity. Ping is the module. So ping is the module. It will check the module. And so hyphen name just a touch. We can create the touch file. What is the touch? Command is the module. Here ping is the module to check the connectivity. Ping is the module. So command is the module to touch the. So command is the module to touch or something like to can do anything. Command module. So Ansible, this is the Ansible server. Ansible server having a playbook and inventory. So group A host 1 and group B host 2 and host 10. So something like, so these are the host A group, host B group, and host N group. Why it is coming? Yeah. Yeah. So something like this is a playbook. Name is nothing but a playbook. Host equal to web servers. Become yes. Become user root. Task. This is the playbook, guys. This is the playbook. What it contains. So name, it contains a name of playbook. So something like second, it contains a host group name. What is the host group? Web servers. So in the host group, how many web servers in the inventory web servers host group? How many servers are there? Web 1, web 2, web 3. So it will apply on the web 1, web 2, web 3 servers. So become user equal to root. So in which user you install? So you connect with the server as a root user. As a root user. Host name 3 something like a sudo or run as a different user settings. So these are the tasks. What are the tasks, guys? Name, ensure Apache is at the latest version. So M is the module. So name is equal to HTTPD, state equal to latest. So it will install the latest M package and ensure the Apache is running. So service is the module. So name equal to HTTPD. I want to start the HTTPD. What is the module? Service is the module to start. So name equal to HTTPD, state equal to started. So HTTPD will start. So install the HTTPD and start the HTTP. This is the playbook, guys. This is the playbook. So basic concept and terms. Host. What is a host? A remote mission managed by a Ansible. So target mission. Host is nothing but a target mission. Group. Several hosts grouped together that shared as a common attribute. The shared as a common attribute. Web servers is the group. It shared as a common group. It added the servers web 1, web 2, web 3. So it added as a group. So group. It added as a group. Several hosts groups together that share a common attribute. Inventory. So what is inventory? Inventory is nothing but a collection of all the hosts and groups that Ansible manages. Could be a static file in the simple cases, or we can pull the inventory from the remote sources such as cloud providers. What is the modules? Module is nothing but a unit of code that Ansible sends to the remote nodes for the execution. So what is a module? So this is the module. M is the module. M is the what M module here? What M module is doing? M module install the Apache. M module is doing install the unit of code that Ansible sends to the remote nodes for the execution. So where it will be executed? It will be executed by the target missions. So what is a task? Task is nothing but a unit of action that combines modules and its arguments along with the sum of the other parameters. So what is a task? This is the task. So in this task, having a HTTPD install and HTTP start. So the other task is nothing but to copy the file and create the file and copy to the some other places. So that is the other task. So task units of actions that combine a module and its argument along with some other parameters. So what is a playbooks? An ordered list of tasks. What is a playbooks? An ordered list of tasks along with its necessary parameters that define a recipe to configure a system. An ordered list of along with its necessary parameters to define a recipe. So an ordered parameters that will create to install the Apache and to run the service. Guys, understood? So playbooks. Why it is showing? Yeah. So this is the concept tomorrow. So we will show you guys how to install the Ansible and how to create the playbook and inventory and how to run a playbook on any one of the target server. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, understood?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, very good. Guys, we'll continue on Monday, guys. We'll show you to how to install the Ansible and how to create a playbooks and how to run the playbook for the target servers, guys. Okay. So here, so something like we will install a one EC2 instance and one EC2 instance. We provision or we build a one EC2 instance. The name is Ansible server, and we will install the Ansible on the server. And So we will create a password authentication. Guys, Monday, definitely you need, so what you can do is, yeah, I will tell you. We'll prepare for that, guys. Anyone can share your screen on Monday, and we'll create the playbook on their host, their, yes. Okay, guys, what you can do is, you guys understood, right, the task? So something like this is the server and this is the server. So you can create a two EC2 instances. What is this, guys? Two EC2 instances. EC2 instance name is something like Ansible server. So you can create another. So this is the Ansible. What is this, guys? Yeah. So this is the Ansible server. Name it, call it as the Ansible server. So this is the EC2 instance. Create a new EC2 instance, guys. Create a new EC2 instance the same way. So this is the target server or something like any name you can give it, something like a Ansible client. For remembering purpose, you can use the Ansible client. Create a new EC2 instance, and you can create the passwordless authentication between these two servers, guys. So passwordless authentication between two servers. Passwordless authentication. So create the passwordless authentication between these two servers as a root user. As a root user. So because of how we can run the playbook, we can run the playbook. Become as a user. So you see, so become user equal to root. That's the reason. So you need to create the password authentication for for root user. You can, so something like this is the server 192.168.56.101. This is the server 192.168.56.102. I want to connect this server from here. So how you can connect, guys? SSH -p port number 22, a root user as a 192.168.56.102. So once you execute this command, it automatically connect to this server here. So without asking password. So without asking password, so it will connect the 102 server. 102 server, guys. This is the task. You guys can do it. So we have a 2 days, right, guys? We have 2 days, right, guys? You can search it on Google or whatever it may be. You guys can do it. Passwordless authentication. Okay. Guys, understood?